Okay.
All right, this is Matthew. He's going to introduce you to our RTI EcoMaster disc repair machine here. We're going to run our first disc through. So he's going to show you this Wii disc right now.
All right, so this is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. It looks like it's been definitely seen better days, as you can see here. We're going to try to go ahead and restore it back to its proper image here. Yeah, it's a little bit of compound. We just got done servicing the machine, just received these bad boys in. And so I'd say that this is going to be definitely a candidate for deep.
See, those are some scratches on this disc.
This is
and some compound, but there's a bunch of scratches. Go ahead and...
All right. CD, deep.
How long does the deep take?
Takes about 5 minutes or so, depending on the cycle. Deep, you generally don't want to run it through unless you have to, but you know, for purpose of this demonstration and test the machine's full capabilities, it's going to be ideal for this test. You can only take so many microns off of disc, so once you go beyond the point of no return, as we call it, it's done. But you're going to hear that the disc is going to go onto the platter here any second, and it's going to start the milling process, very similar to sanding down a piece of wood, but applied to a disc.
Very cool.
Yeah, takes off a micron, which is equivalent to 1/5 the width of a human hair. And you can see the blue pad is the deep. All the pads have been changed, the water's been checked, the compound's been primed, and it's on the platter now. The disc claw is grabbing it, and it should go ahead and start whirring away here right now. The cool thing is when you get multiple machines is when they're on different settings, and then they're all going at different times. I once went to sleep with 3 of these are going all at different settings, all in unison. Fell asleep in the chair, and it was time to go to work the next day. The boss man walks in, and I'm like, oh, I guess I lost track of time. Time flies when you're having fun. But don't worry, all this is natural.
So I'm going to go ahead and let this finish up its process, and then we'll go ahead and show you the disc when we eject it. Might as well just go ahead and leave it running just for fun.
Oh yeah, this is beyond fun, man. It's on the medium now, so all the deep blue pads finished. Now it's starting the medium cycle. I know it sounds like that we're sanding down cats, but I assure you we're not actually doing that. So
no harm to animals here.
Tails included. He's safe on the shelf over there. Yeah, this is actually really an awesome piece of industrial machinery. Kudos to the group of RTI folks and engineers that took the time to put this beast together, because it's the best that I've ever encountered in my 10 years retail. And you will know that it's Presto, the same disc, because it'll be coming out here in just another couple cycles. Get ready to go into the light cycle.
And now that, since we use distilled water in ours, it should have a lot less residue on the discs than our competitors.
Absolutely, you betcha. And this machine sounds like it's hardly ever been used. So it sounds like cats are being sanded down, but I assure you, everything's fine.
You want to put your disc in there now.
Let's wait a minute. Let's see what
it looks like, because it sounds terrible, but
that's exactly the way.
Actually, it sounds amazing, because that's what it's supposed to sound like, but still.
I bet that this is going to look amazing.
Oh yeah, I have faith. As I always say, it sometimes takes a while for it to be justly rewarded, but I think in this instance it'll be well worth it. Now, the thing that you got to be nervous about is when you do the GameCube discs, and when you put them in the holder, and if that's not clicked in all the way, imagine that process being applied to a GameCube disc that
uneven,
it warps the disc, and so then therefore it's toast. But I have faith that this one's going to be coming out pretty nice, because we've got compound flowing, the water is working great. We checked the lines thoroughly. It's on the very light cycle, and we'll get ready to be on the clean polish here right away. Keep in mind that everything can be repaired from music CDs, PS1 games, DVDs, dual-side DVDs, but Blu-ray, all you can do is run a polish cycle on. Once you scratch a Blu-ray, you can feel set scratch your nail. That means it's adios, kudos, amigos.
Yeah, it's very, you can possibly, but it's the data layer of the Blu-ray is right at the bottom of the disc.
Yeah, that's how they can fit 50 gigs on a PS3 disc of information.
What's the yellow pad?
Yellow pad is very light. So once again, color coordination, you have the blue, which is the deep, medium red, green light, very light, and then the final, the polished black pad.
So these are no good then?
No, they're not necessarily no good, buddy. You just want to keep, you didn't want to, do this test with, who knows how many runs those pads have had on them. So, if we have like a stack of 10, 15 we need to do real quick, we can just plop those on. I mean, every pad's money there, and you always take in consideration because this machine does take money to run, but when wielded properly, it is very advantageous and turnkey to a business. And you'll see, firsthand how many people you're going to help, just in this area alone, let alone people start singing this hopefully from all over. It just so happens we have a friend here that needs a couple discs repaired, so he has a couple, one Sega CD, one Saturn. Just so happens we have a Sega CD that needs diagnostic testing, so we should be able to test the disc shortly thereafter.
It's on its final polishing stage here, and you'll get to see a brand new Wii disc with heavy scratches on it.
Well, once heavy
Back
scratches.
from the dead.
Back from the dead. And it isn't on the third day. Well, in this case, maybe the fifth cycle. Honestly, buddy, these machines are in great shape. Just looking at the touchscreen there alone, it's not,
Yeah, no, I can see they're in good shape.
Yeah.
The little tiny little things that are broken on them, no big deal.
They're only cosmetic, buddy. These things are functioning fantastic. So, yeah, it's going to be really awesome to see this when it finishes.
So close.
Yeah, so close. And this cycle might be a little bit misleading with how long is left, but this finishes up very quickly. You'll notice that status bar moves pretty darn quick on this part. All it's doing is using that compound to ride partly of seashells and giving it that shine back.
The nice thing about these is that if I need to relocate them, they're so small and they roll, and I don't need to worry about having a big... I can put them anywhere I want.
Yeah, and the nice thing is if a component does go out on these machines, buddy, like the touchscreen, you just order a new component and away you go.
Yep, I'm gonna actually probably put this in the rear bathroom and close the door, and they'll be in there, and nobody will even hear them.
That would probably be the best. Yeah, and so we're almost done here, and it's finishing up, and we'll get to see it love.
Oh yeah, I can already tell it worked. I mean, it would have had errors if it didn't. So
there we go.
All right, now I guess it's gonna put the disc into the spindle over here, right?
It's gonna go ahead and the platform is lowering, and the claw is gonna drop that disc right there on the top.
You can open this while it's working.
You can, but right now, wait. Now you can open it.
All right.
So it's just signifying that the process.
Little goop piece of compound.
Yep. Then that's nothing that a little microfiber can't finish.
Go ahead and clean that up.
And
I want to go ahead and show you this disc, even though it has a piece of compound on it.
Little piece of glob.
This disc is pretty much brand spanking new. There's a couple little nicks that I see actually still on there, but that's probably because the disc was so badly damaged. I mean, they're so tiny.
You could probably run through again, but honestly, you don't want to do that.
No, those are actually slight cracks, I think, in the disc.
Let's have a look here.
Right there, but I don't know if that'll affect the game.
Actually, let me give her my microphone.
So anyways, that's the RTI disc repair machine, and you can come get your disc repaired now at Computer Booter. Thanks for watching.